Hey, welcome back to the channel, the Model Building Corner. I'm Joe. This is a place where you can leave your stress behind, turn on the video, and watch me and stress yourself out again, watching me fumble and mess around and do things wrong and screw things up. But hey, in the end, we still got a good result. So, it's at least what I'm saying. I'm convinced. Okay, I've convinced myself. Okay, Rabbit, you've convinced me. I look for Rocky in the city. Well, let me tell you something about this car. I put decals on it last night. I clear coated it this morning. Was it still tacky? It's clear and it's dry. That's right. These decals are nice. They slide on good. They come off the backing like super quick. However, they're not correct for the car. And I'll show you that later on when we get into, when I get you down here. And, I've got another issue I'm going to show you guys. It comes to the wheels. But we got to fix for that as well. And I think that once we glue wheels to the sides of this stuff, oh, I still got to finish putting the engine together and the exhaust, but really that's it. So let's do this. Hit it! The intro. Tiffany's card keeps falling. Tiffany! Stay on the wall, or I'm gonna put some nails through you. Alright, run an intro. Alright, so let's see what we got here. Let me get this off of the stand. Let me get the hood off of there. Now, unless you are a Cobra unless you're an expert, you're going to look at this and say, hey, yeah, that looks okay. Alright, so let me tell you something. This decal is 1, 2, 3, 4, 5 pieces. Okay. Let me switch glasses so I can. This is where it messes up and it goes south from there. This curve is one decal. Let me get this so I can show you. From here around to here is one decal. Okay. That is supposed to be right about here. But if you do that, this is in way too far. This should be even further out this way. So the directions do not show you how to place these. They just show you 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. So they don't show you any picture of these decals whatsoever on the actual model. But if you look at the real car, you quickly realize that these decals do not coincide with the way the real car lays down. So I just did the best I could. I had to leave a gap here between there and there. So I kind of copied it here for the bottom one. This is supposed to run, and now I've seen this two different ways on real cars also. So on one car, they came pretty close to the top of the fender, ran across the door and ended at the door handle, and then started again after the door handle and actually rode the body line. This decal is straight, so I had to make it follow that body line. And the other side, I think, came out a little bit better, although this one kind of sunk a little bit. But same thing. I had to curve it, and I kind of messed up back here where it straightened out again. But I did the best I could. See, this one laid down much better straight. It should be straight, not like this where it's now that one's curved up. So, but it's fine. So I did that. Also, if you laid these where the body naturally wanted them, and then looking at the picture of the real car, this would have to be almost on that body line in order to miss the molded in Cobra emblem that the decal goes on top of. So basically I had to lower this just a hair so it's not lined up with the molded in. If I would have realized that when the body was still plastic, I would have shaved that off and just used the decal. So you guys can keep that in mind if you ever want to build this car. So I used the decal turn signal. I tried to use the one for the front. It actually goes like from there and then it wraps around into there. That wasn't happening, so I'll paint that in later. And so this morning I woke up and I clear coated it. And it's good enough for me. Wheels. Okay. You've got 3 different sets of wheels and 2 different wheel backs. Okay. This wheel back I kind of liked because it gave me this nub that I'm going to use. So basically that nub is getting glued in a spot where the wheel is centered because, again, you got no detail under here, so you're not going to see it anyway. But let me get back to what I was telling you. So here's the tire with the wheel. I did clear coat the rim itself. I still got to do the beauty ring. All right. Now, oh, come on, man. Could this be happening to me? I'm stressed already. No, I'm not. We're good. We're good. We're good. All right. So, all right. Wheels in. Okay. Now, you need the shallow back for that. Put that in there. But look what you still have. All right. You still have a tire that's too narrow for this setup. So, what a guy's going to do, and when I say a guy, I mean me. This shank is still perfect. You guys can't even see that. That nub is enough. Just forget it. I'll show you like this and make pretend the body's on it. All right. So when this wheel is installed, there's enough of a shank that it's going to leave that wheel perfectly with enough space that it's not rubbing, is what I'm trying to say this whole time. Let's fix some wheels. Normally I would just take a sheet of sandpaper and just run this across the sandpaper, but I honestly don't know where it's at right now. And let's see how it fits now. Boom. Alright, something's going on. It's like it grew. What is going on? These rims are different sizes. Oh, I know why. I'm so stupid. I know why it's not fitting now. Because as I was sanding, it made a burr. So the wheel doesn't want to go in it anymore. So, okay. All right. All right. Relax. Relax. See? Simple. Simple, simple, simple. Simple Simon Says. All right. But we're still too big. All right. Let's take her down some more. Okay, this is mucho better. So I'll show you before. Whoops. Wheel and wheel back. And you can see that they were too wide. Okay? Let's just leave it at that. I had to take a lot bigger bite out of this. So I'll compare the two. You see what's in there compared to what's left. And now when we put it together, it's nice. Now they're both touching and there's no excess. So that's going to look nice. Really? It fell again. Can I reach it with my foot? Yep. Let's see. Oh, so once I was done with that, I did finish it off and get a nice flat finish with that. So with that said, I got 3 more to do. I'll see you here in about 10, 20 hours. All right, so we've got 4 modified wheels. I basically had to take them almost all the way down. And yeah, they might not be perfect, but they sit in there nice. I went ahead and sanded the tires while I had the generic Dremel out. But now they will make contact and the tires or the rim, the beads, the rims won't be sticking out. So we're perfect. Fix number 493 on this kit, complete. Let's move on to number 490. What did I just say? 93. So I think that's 94 is next. Let's give you guys an update. So I got my wheel backs painted. I went with the cast steel since that's what the rims are themselves, and the rims are painted. I got the beauty rings done, which like I mentioned in other videos, other pictures I've seen, they don't look chrome, they look stainless. So that's done. So I did the wheel backs in the same as the rims, and then where these are going to glue to the what do you call it? The fender wells, the inner fender wells, that those will look like parts of the axle. So let's see, the engine, somebody told me in a comment that also I'm going to run into the fact that the engine is too tall. So I just test fitted it and mine fits, unless I already corrected it, because this carburetor did look ridiculously tall. So I shaved the bottom, I shaved the top, and once I put the air cleaner in, I already had this together with the interior in there and the floor pan, put the engine in, and I've got plenty of room. So with that said, I'm going to continue working on this engine. Hey, good morning. It's Sunday morning-ish. I was sitting here getting some stuff done, and I realized I'd better turn the camera on to show you what I'm about to do. So I went ahead and got some trim work done on this. I did a sloppy job with those little louvers back there. But what I started to do, and I figured, all right, because I was about to put the glass in, I figured I'd better stop, turn the camera on, and show you guys what I'm doing. I want to get a good fit on this rear bumper, and I got to be careful not to touch any of the the trim work that I've done. And I want to get a good fit on here, because this is kind of tight. It doesn't really go in all that great. So what I'm going to do is, I already started on this side. It's got these little pins that are probably getting in the way. So I started sanding on that a little bit. Make that a little thinner. Do this side. Alright. Now, I'm going to try to carefully not take the front chrome off, but I want to kind of like try to bevel this a little bit. Without losing any of the trim. So I'm working on an angle. On this part, this feels pretty clean, but I think that on the vehicle itself, I might have to clean this up a little bit, because this feels a little rough. Rough. All right, see, so that side looks much better. So I'm gonna do the same on this side, because you see it's just not wanting to go as well as I want it to. All right, let's see what this looks like. Could be better. So now I'm gonna go with this without touching chrome. So I'm gonna rest this here, and I'm just gonna turn this the right way. All right, let's see what we got. All right, much, much better. Oh yeah, perfect. That's what I was looking for. So we're good to go. Don't you guys hate when they do this like this? This is so solid. I'm gonna end up messing up the bottom of that glass. I don't see any way around it. Let me figure it out. All right, so glass is in. I gotta let that dry for a while, and I got the tail lights in the bumper. So that's got to set up. So that's gonna do it for the video that you just watched. So that's gonna do it for this one. It's actually Tuesday right now. I got tied up, and then I never finished editing it. Why can't I say words like that? Edited and edited. I just got home from work, finished editing it, and I'm gonna upload it and stuff. Then I'm gonna take a shower, because this is what happens when you growing your hair out and you wear a hat all day. So I don't edit stuff out. So I'm gonna take a shower, and then I think that today is going to be a completed model. I can't cross my fingers. I can't cross this one. I can cross. No, I'm having trouble. I am having trouble. Fingers crossed that this car will be done today, which is Tuesday. Although you just watched the video that I started on Saturday, recorded some on Sunday. Didn't do anything yesterday because I went to sleep at 4:30 in the afternoon. Why? Because I didn't sleep Sunday at all. So I went to sleep at 4:30 yesterday afternoon. Woke up at 9 to use the boys' room. Went back to sleep, and I did not wake up until my alarm went off at 4:20. So, good night's sleep. So, with that said, everybody have a good one, and you might watch the next one today. You might watch it on Wednesday. It all depends upon what I do. So, later. Joe's out.